Dr. Peter Squidillas here with Dr. Bill McGill for Squidillas Chiropractic. Today we're going to be going over a prone press-up maneuver that is a building of our core exercises. What we're going to be using is our core to engage, to lift ourselves up off the ground and changing our points of contact, which we'll be going through. Important things to remember on this one is make sure you start in a great position. When you lift up, you want to end up with about a 90-degree bend in the elbows here. So basically we're going to accomplish that by placing the hands right above the forehead on the ground, fingers splayed out, nice and relaxed. We want to have our body nice and flat with our head in line with our spine. First thing we're going to do is we're going to engage our lower core. We're going to do that by taking a deep breath in into our belly. You're going to see your back is going to lift up here, which is great. We want to try to now, as we breathe out, maintain that high back by engaging our core. Perfect. His core looks great through the backside and through the front. Once you feel like you have a good core brace maintained while you're breathing normally, the next thing you're going to do is press through your hands and the insides of your elbows, lifting your chest and your head up evenly. Good. Big thing I'm looking for here is make sure you don't extend the head, so you don't want to see a line across the head. So if you were to extend his head like this, that would be an incorrect raise. We're not using the correct muscles. So we're going to bring him back to that good position. We want the chest nice and high, so you're pushing that spine up through and into the shoulder blades. Again, maintaining that brace. We don't want to see bending here. We don't want to see any lines here. We don't want to see arching. So if he were to drop his brace and it would look like this. This is more like a cobra position. In yoga, that's not what we're looking for. So I'm going to have you come back down. Let's try this again. We're going to breathe in, maintain that nice brace. After you maintain the nice brace, we're pushing through the elbows and the hands. We're lifting ourselves up, and we're getting that spine up into the shoulder blades, working these muscles right here. The traps are nice and relaxed, so we're pulling those shoulder blades down. Also make sure hamstrings should not be overly tight. So if you're pulling your hamstrings too much, or you're feeling pulling in your hamstrings, you want to make sure we're pushing our shins down to the ground to relax the hamstrings. From this position, again, he's maintaining a nice core brace. We're going to get up a little bit higher, maintaining that brace. Points of contact are your pubic symphysis. That's the bone right below your belt line. Elbows and hands. Now he's going to try to rotate his head to one side, making sure that the trap doesn't contract, and then back to the other side. Good. Bring him back to center. We're going to do it one more time. Right side. Good. Trap is nice and relaxed. Shoulder blades are pulled down. Core is engaged. And left side. Perfect. And he's going to come back down. We're going to add one more variation that helps with engaging that scapular muscle or the shoulder blade muscle that really helps pull your shoulder blade down, take some pressure off your neck, and gets these muscles working correctly. If you can't feel that happening, one way we can get that to engage is using our hand. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So first things first, again, maintain the brace through here. Once you feel comfortable with your brace, you're going to now press up. As we're pressing up here, pressures through your elbows and into your wrist. From this position, you can lift one of your hands. Again, just the hand lifts up, the elbow stays pressed in, and the wrist stays pressed in. And now what you're seeing here is I'm seeing his muscles here for his lower scapula pulling in, maintaining stabilization without his trap. And bring that back down. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, here I can see shoulder blade muscles pulling down. If I want to, I can apply a little pressure here. If you're at home and you need to apply a little pressure, what you can do is take a loop of band and put it around your hands. That'll give you just a little bit of resistance you need. And then come back down and relax. When performing this exercise at home, we recommend initially starting just with the press up. You're going to do that for 30 seconds, 5 repetitions. When you get to the head turn, you're going to do 15 repetitions of the head turn to each side. And with the hand raises to engage the lower scapular muscles, we're looking for 15 repetitions either against resistance or just against the air. And we're looking for a 3 to 5 second hold on each repetition.